Hey, what's up, guys? As the title says, I had a weird-ass dream last night. It was actually of Team Fortress 2, and it was on this exact map. It was on this exact map, upward. And, I just thought, you know, why not talk about it? Because I don't really do these forms of videos, so I thought it would be interesting to, like, just, have this be the thing that I talk about for some reason. Excuse me. Jeez. I woke up like an hour ago or something, I don't know. But, oh, it's actually well over 2 hours. That's besides the point. I had a weird-ass dream last night. It was of Team Fortress 2. It was on this map. It was on Upward. And I think both teams were like, I guess someone was pushing the cart, like a scout was pushing the blue cart. And so they were pushing, a scout was pushing the blue cart, and the red team, we all decided to unanimously come together and start wondering, okay, well, what the fudge? Why isn't it stopping? It's like, why is it so easy to push this one car? I don't even know why. I don't even remember why we stopped and started trying to figure out what was going on. And so the cart was just moving, and I guess like the red team was on the cart, and oh crap, there's a sentry there. So they were on the cart, and they were, and I guess the red team couldn't stop the cart from moving. And so we were all trying to figure out why the cart was still moving, despite us literally despite the red team being on the cart. And so they tried a bunch of different things, and they tried to like push against the cart. So I think I think I asked one of the red heavies, hey, go into the cart and try to push against it. Try to like push against the scout that was pushing it, and and he just couldn't. He just could not stop the cart from moving, despite it being only a scout that was pushing it. And so at this point, we're all confused, and I think I somehow managed to glitch the game out. And so there was now a red bomb, like sort of like in payload, in like team payload or whatever it's called. In like a payload race. So now there were two bombs. There were two bombs. There was a red bomb and there was a blue bomb. And so we tried to push the red bomb over to the blue bomb, and my idea was that we were going to push it again. It was going to hit the blue bomb, and it was basically going to cause a huge explosion, and now there would be no bombs. And so that would be the goal. And so we hit the tip of it with the red bomb, but it didn't do anything. And we kept hitting it and hitting it and hitting it, and it just wasn't doing anything. And then I guess I had like a flashback of like a Minecraft bow being like an arrow from a Minecraft bow, hit like an arrow hitting in between the blue bomb and the red bomb. And that was the plan. That was the plan, basically. The plan was to shoot an arrow in between the bombs, causing them both to explode. And that was the plan. That was basically the plan. And so they shot it, right? They shot in between the bombs, but that didn't do anything either. That didn't do anything either. So now we're like really confused, and we're really trying to, because at this point it was like over here. At this point it was like over in this direction, right? And then the scout that was pushing it, he stopped pushing it, but the cart didn't stop. So the cart was just moving on its own without any players around it. And the heavy went up to the medic, and he asked the medic why. And the medic didn't know. The medic didn't know what to tell him. The medic legit just didn't know what to tell him. He didn't know why. He didn't know how the cart was moving on its own without anyone pushing it. So now we're all trying to figure out what the hell's going on. So now we're all trying to figure out what the hell's going on. And because of that, we're basically like in this weird state of trying to get the bomb to stop. And then that's when hey, look, the freaking guard stopped. Hey, we did it, guys, we did it. No, no, so now we started trying to figure out some, right? We tried to do some. Damn, I've never been able to pull that off. So then we put something on the rails. It was like a controller, so it was like a Logitech controller. You know that controller that they used to like control the submarine? Yeah, it was one of those. We put that on a rail and we pushed it slightly, and then it started moving on the rail on its own. So that's when we realized, okay, it's not the bomb that's moving, it's the rail that's moving it. So the bomb isn't moving on its own, the rail is pushing the bomb forward. So at this point, the bomb is over here. And so we have like defenses set up over here, trying to like get the bomb to push back. And that's when it ended. That's when that section of the dream ended. And then a whole new section of the dream started, where I guess we just completely forgot about the bomb. We just completely forgot about the damn bomb. And we just started moving on to different things. Damn. But then we started moving on to different things. And then a new arc of the dream started, where it was basically, oops, I'm dead. No, I live. It was a new arc of the dream where I guess there was like a scout didn't want to be part of the blue team anymore. It's funny that that's what's going on, because I was a scout in the last one in the blue team, and now I'm on the red team, which is what happened in the dream. This is all now, this is starting to scare me a little, because everything seems to be falling into place a little too well. And so now the blue scout was talking to like a blue engineer and was like, man, I don't want to be part of this team anymore. Y'all suck. And so he took his blue shirt off, and he took his blue gloves off. They were blue rubber gloves, like the ones that the medic wears. For some reason, the scout was wearing those. I couldn't tell you why. So he took his blue shirt off. He took his blue gloves off, but he had like a black undershirt. He had a black undershirt under his blue shirt. So he had a black undershirt, and so he went over to the red team, and he was like, "Hey, are you guys hiring?" And he went up with a red engineer. He's like, "No, we're not hiring, but could you help me out with something?" But that doesn't really make too much sense for me. If they're not hiring, how come the red engineer is asking the blue scout, who he's supposed to be enemies with, for help on something? And so now the blue scout is now like transitioning into a red scout, and he's like, okay, well, cool, awesome. I guess I'll help you out with this thing. I don't remember what I don't remember what the engineer needed help with. I genuinely don't remember. But the point is, the red engineer needed the blue scout's help, so I guess now this is like the blue scout in training to be a red scout. Oh my gosh. Man, these bots have better teamwork than I find in pubs. Anyways, the point is, the blue scout wanted to be a red scout, and so he was transitioning into it. And now, excuse me, jeez. And now, okay, no, that's a real. And so now, it was like, now he's like transitioning into the red team. He's now transitioning into the red team. Sorry, I have freaking, my ADHD is kicking my ass right now. I hear a voice line in the game and it just resets my brain. That rhymed. But yeah, so now the red scout is asking, yo, can I get like a red shirt and red gloves? He's like, no, not yet. And that's where that arc ends. Now there's a new arc in the dream. So now we have two unfinished arcs in the dream, right? We have two unfinished arcs One arc where they're now trying to stop the blue bomb from reaching the terminus, or whatever the hell you call it. I don't know what the word is. And now we have an unfinished arc of a blue scout wanting to be a red scout. Those are the two arcs that are completely unfinished. Those are completely unfinished arcs. Now, the third arc, I don't even know what the third arc is. I couldn't even tell you because I don't even remember what it was about. And I was the one that dreamed the damn thing. The third arc is I'm in this, I think I'm me. I'm like in this weird Discord. I think it might be part of Arc 2, but I feel like it's so separated from Arc 2 that it might as well be its own thing. I'm in this Discord server. And they're like really religious people, but I don't know what they're religious about. I don't know what they're religious about. They are religious about some bullcrap that I don't even remember. And so now they are like, we're talking about some stuff. I don't know what we were talking about. And it was like, I think there was someone in that server that I had recognized. I recognized them, and all I knew was that they disliked me. They didn't like me, and I didn't like them. So I tried to do stuff to mess with them. I tried to do stuff to mess with them to get my presence known, because I don't even remember who they were that I didn't like. All I knew was that I didn't like them, and they didn't like me. That's all. It's all I knew. That's all I knew about them. They didn't like me and I didn't like them. I'm playing against bots right now, by the way. I don't know if that was obvious. I didn't like them, they didn't like me, and I wanted to make my presence known. And so I started doing some crap. I don't remember what I did to get my presence known, but I started doing some kind of crap. I talked in the chat, and I wanted to post something. I wanted to post like a sticker because someone said something that I didn't like, and I wanted to post a sticker in response to it. And because of that, I wanted to post a sticker because they said something I didn't like. I'm repeating myself because I can't focus on two things at the same time. Sorry. But they posted something about it. And they basically made some like, I think it was like, they like said something and I started like, it just did something, and I wanted to like talk about something else, and so I started typing some things, and I typed out some eyes in text form, like, you know, that text art that some people post in like YouTube comments on Discord and stuff like that. It's like art made in text form, made with like symbols and stuff. It was like that, but with eyes, and I could change the font, and changing the font would like change how changing the font would change how the eyes looked. It would like put the eyes in a different art style. And I kept switching fonts until I found one where it had eyes and it also had like a chin. It also had like a chin of a character. So I chose that one. And I said something along the lines of like, I want to go into the light, but third-party forces kept pulling me down. I don't remember what it was. I said it in text form, and I was in a voice chat, and there were people talking, and someone responded to me. It was like, "Well, don't let them pull you down. You have to like enter the light, be with the light." And then I woke up. I woke up, and I got up, and I just did what I usually do in the morning, and I thought, man, I think it would be really funny if I were to talk about this stream. This stream that started as Team Fortress 2 in Team Fortress 2 on the same map that it started off on. I think that would make a really good video, and now we're here. That's basically it. Thanks for watching.